Hello everyone! We are busy with a series where we are basically following our dreams. So please let me know in the comments what your hobbies are, what your future dreams are, your plans, any special projects that you would like to attend to. So we are saying let's just do it and not be scared of our dreams and just follow our hearts. So we are in the process of doing the circle of fifths. So in the previous video, we talked about the circle of fifths, the major scales, um, starting at F, Father Charles goes down and ends battle, and then Father Charles with the sharp and the sharp, F sharp, C sharp. Then the flats, so with the sharps we went clockwise round the clock, if we can call it a clock, or the circle of fifths. And for the flats, here's the F, which got one flat. And then we started with the B flat, E flat, going to the left side, anti-clockwise. Battle ends and down goes Charles. Okay, so this is for the flats. Now, these were both major scales. So if we want to fill in the minor scales, and the reason why I use these yogurt lids is because I would like to study my scales more, and therefore I thought something hard like this is perfect to put in my handbag. So for instance, when I travel, I just take it out of my handbag and I can learn my scales. So let's draw in the 12 positions of a clock again. We always need the 12 positions. So here's middle C at the top. Let me just draw an imaginary line over there. So technically this side is the sharps, this side is the flats, and here at the top at the C scale there is no sharps and no flats. It's like the 0 point. So remember when we did the sharps, or when we filled in the circle of fifths, we started with F over here. Okay, then we said Father Charles goes down and ends battle, F sharp, C sharp. Now we started at the F just to have the rhyme be complete, and then to have the C or the Charles here at the 12 o'clock position. So the F actually has one flat, the F scale. The C scale has 0 sharps, 0 flats. So that's kind of the turning point or the 0 point. And then the Father Charles goes. The G scale will have 1 sharp. And then as they go on, they progress to have 2 sharps, 3 sharps, 4 sharps, 5 sharps, 6 sharps, up to 7 sharps. You can't have more than 7 flats or 7 sharps. Now if we want to fill in the minor scales, we're just going to go 90 degrees to the left. So I have these rulers over here. So we're just going to work with a 90-degree corner. So if that's your F, we want to go, so if that's your F, we want to go 90 degrees back. So on your clock, basically when you go 90 degrees back like this, it basically means that you're going to skip 2 positions on the clock. So in other words, if I take this F of the major and I go to the left 90 degrees like this, I hope that you can see, 90 degrees like this. Okay, can you see there that basically from the F we're skipping 2 clock positions? So now we're going to put a small f there. That stands for F minor. Now Now we're going to go to this side, clockwise. So we're going to say F minor. So let's just use our rhyme. We have 7 letters in music that we use, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and those letters forms a verse, or we have a verse according to those letters, but the letters are shuffled. The verse is Father Charles goes down and ends battle. For the major scales, for the flat scales, we say that same verse backwards. Battle ends and down goes Charles' father. Now, for the minor scales, we're just going to use the normal verse, saying it to the front again. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. But we now use small alphabet letters. That indicates that it's the minor scales or the sadder scales. So we go clockwise, 90 degrees from the original major F. 90 degrees left from the original major F. So we go, Father Charles goes down and ends battle. Now we've basically used the entire verse or the entire music alphabet that's shuffled. So now we start again at F, but because all of the plain small letters have been used, we are now going to add a sharp. So we go again, F, adding a sharp, F sharp, Father, Charles, small c with a sharp, goes, small g with a sharp, D, down, small d with a sharp, and Father Charles goes down, and small a with a sharp. So now I have some wonderful circle of fifths that I can put in my handbag. They are wonderful if you travel and you want to learn your music. And I did them all separate, the minors and the sharp majors and the flat majors, just to have them separate. But we can, of course, all put them all onto one clock as well. Of course, you can use paper plates, you can use paper, you can use anything your heart, anything of your heart's desire. So I hope that you enjoyed this lesson with me today, and remember to follow your passions, follow your dreams, and tell us what your hobbies are in the comments. Thank you so much. See you again soon. Bye bye.